This is JCN.
From Hollywood, here's the greatest, the best, the one and only Mr. Positivity, Jonas Kane. Here's Jonas Kane.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the all-new format of Trivia Time with your old pal Jonas. I'm excited to be here. I hope you are too. I don't know how to do these sound effects that Bob does. I'm gonna have to figure that out as we go. But if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's get on with the show. Up for bid. Our first question is. Excuse me, as I just have to look over my note cards here. Yes, I have to look over my note cards. I also have cue cards. Yes. I don't know how Bob keeps track of this stuff. This is the way that I have to do it. Oh, I should pay attention to the questions.
Hello?
Wait a second, I hear
Hello?
a knock at the door.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my goodness. It's
Hello?
Mrs. Cavendish.
What are you
Episode
doing
1
here?
of the new format, and Mrs. Cavendish
Hey.
comes in. I am so excited to see you.
Where's Bob?
What's
What's
that?
he doing? Bob,
No, but Bob was giving up the show.
did he
So
quit?
he said that I could have it.
No, you stole it.
No, I swear, it's
nuts.
what he said.
Are you sure?
No, it's gonna be okay.
I don't
It's gonna
believe
be
you.
okay. I'm doing the show. The show's already going.
You're
The show's
pirating
underway.
the show.
No, we already have our first question.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one, Mrs. C.
Well-
I have to get back to the show.
Yeah, well.
All right. All right.
you're-
I'll see
yeah.
you later.
You stole his show is what you did.
Mrs. C stopped by. It was nice to see her. She thought I was stealing. I'm not stealing anything. Bob gave this to me. Uh-oh. Oh, hi, Bob.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on?
Boy, do I have egg on my face.
I told you after I left.
Well,
Not now.
the show's already started. Do you just want to take over?
Yeah, could you get
Okay,
out of my
folks.
chair?
I guess we're going to have to start the show over again. Here's Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Jonas. I appreciate it. It's crazy, isn't it? Kids today, they can't even wait till you leave the show and then they want to take it over.
You know, a lot of crazy people think they're hosting a show at home.
This is a show that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because. Trina Time with Bob Carroll on the BCN right here on Facebook. This is the show that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because. Trina Time with Bob Lots of fun, puzzles and games. It's never the same right here on the BC Network. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because. Just because. Trina Time with Bob Carroll on the BCN right here on Facebook. Right here on Facebook. This is the bill. This is the show that doesn't end not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because. Trivia Time. Trivia Time with Bob.
From Hollywood, it's the show where points don't matter. Trivia Time. And now, here's a man whose entire retirement plan is to slip on a wet floor at Walmart. Bob Carroll.
Here's Bob.
Hey, we're gonna see if we can get some people to join us here. We're going to have a music trivia questions. Welcome to Burbank. This is your old pal Bob here. All right, what was Neil Diamond's first top 10 single hit? Well, there you go. There you go. I look a lot different, don't I? Welcome. That was March 18, 2020, the first time we signed on. It was Dan's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Sclair's birthday. We're celebrating that today. We're going to do a couple of his magic tricks that he sent me for his presentations for our 200 show, our 400 show. We're going to do a little bit of the fun that he let us do too when he used to have naps. And he let us make fun of those naps. What a good sport. Honest to goodness. I appreciate Patty letting us talk about him because you know what? He was a great guy. I've never seen anybody so excited about trivia in my entire life. That's right. He was excited about trivia. He sent us a shirt that said 300 on him. He said, I could never find Debbie's again. It got hidden somewhere. But he's made these hats for us, and I still wear it today. The trivia, of course, I got less of a hairline, but that's why I wear the crown. But anyway, we thank you very much for coming in. It's a big show, and we got Rich Gilbert on the show. That was Jonas a couple of years ago when we had our April's Fool joke. It was a bear to make. Let me tell you, because Jonas is all the way in Holyoke, and I'm out here. Mrs. Cavendish is across the street, getting us all together was kind of tough. But thank you. What else we got? We got jokes of the week. We got, what else? We got Dan is going to do a couple things for us. We appreciate that. And we also, we're looking forward to the whole show. And we'll be back again, but we don't know in the near future which is what it's going to be. We'll have it back in the near future, but it won't be that near. But it will be in the future. That's one of the things. And our show today is brought to you by our good friends at MagicTricks.com. For the best magic tricks, go see them at MagicTricks.com. And I appreciate Jackie and Peter Monacup helping us out. We got a big crowd today. Let's see who's here. Tom Gentile, Rachel Sclair's here, Kitty Casey, Rich Gilbert, Christine Taylor, Brian McAbeer, Patty's here, good, and Gary Levinson, and Dan Cogliano, and Marjorie Barr, and Rich Gilbert. Wow, what a crowd we have today. Thank you very much. We're going to have a little bit of trivia. Here's the first trivia question. First item up for bid. Speaking of our very first question, way back in 2020, we had like 5 contestants. I think Fran Flynn won the round on that first show. And then we went from there. We went 7 days a week. That's why our first shows, like the 200 show was faster, the 300 show was faster, and then, of course, last year, at this same date, was our 600 show. That's when we quit. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Cavendish is going to be here, too. So here's the question. Neil Diamond's first top 10 record, was it Solitary Man, Cherry Cherry, or Song Sung Blue? Which do you think it is? Okay? One of those is the right answer. Coming up, we got a couple things and a tribute at the end of the show for Dan, too. So, oh, Mike, Dave, and Ann are with you. Thank you, Kitty. Get the whole crew going. Thank you very much. Mike, Dave, and Ann. I'm going to write that down so I can say it at the end of the show. Mike, Dave, and Dan. Mike, Dave, and Ann. Okay. Sorry. I'm discombobulated. I mean, it's the last show. What are they going to do? Fire me? All right. Here we go. Was it Cherry Cherry, Solitary Man, or Song Sung Blue? Neil Diamond's first top 10 record. A long time ago. Here we go. What do you think? Thank you very much for shopping by. Oh, you have Mo, Curly, and Larry with you. Okay, Rich. I'll take that for it. There we go. Well, very little trivia today. We've got a lot of things coming up. Coming up, we got Nostalgia Radio Quiz, and also little magic trick from Dan from our 200 show. Very, very nice magic trick that he did for us. All right? Some of these people in here are new, and they didn't really get a chance to meet Dan as we did. He used to come out here to the Magic Castle with Rich, and we'd have nice barbecues on our front porch there, and we set the house on fire. It was just wonderful. Brian McAbeer has a point. It was, and Dave Daly's got one too. We got it? It was Cherry Cherry. Cherry Cherry is the right answer. How many number one hits did Neil Diamond have? Was it 6, 10, or 15? How many number one hits did Neil Diamond have? 6, 10, or 15? Share a little water with you. I've been working on this show for 3 days. Oh, your kids are watching tonight. Thank you. I saw Rachel there. Very good. Thank them all for coming in. Yes, we had fun with those barbecues and going to the castle. Oh, the Magic Castle was great. And I'll tell you, Dan made friends wherever he went. Whenever we went to the Magic Castle, we never paid for a drink. You know, Jose, the bartender, just like that, thick of thieves. So when you walk in, you give Dan a drink. Like we don't go there all the time, but Dan was able to get all those free ones. There you go. And what we got? Okay, we got some answers. Kitty Casey's in the house. Good. Marjorie Barr's got an answer. Danny and Patty's got a dance. Patty's got an answer. I gotta get these teeth fixed. You gotta go right into the shop. You're welcome, Rachel. You're welcome. Yeah, he's the best bartender at the castle. I think he's still there. I haven't seen him last time. I didn't see him there, but there we go. And Kelly says Dan was the best. Papa, there you go. No, it just includes number one songs. He got to be number one. How many was it? Oh, he used to send him gifts at the Magic Castle. Well, that was nice. The answer for that was 10. 10 number one hits Neil Diamond had. Not with other things that he wrote for the Monkees and all those other things. But it was 10 top 100 hits. Top number one hits. I'm going to take a break.
Trivia Time is brought to you by new and improved Dirty Dishwater. Yes, Dirty Dishwater is now dirtier than before. It's perfect for doing dishes that can't get any dirtier. It cleans while getting more dirt on your dishes. Ask for it by name Dirty Dishwater. Now at Sears and finer pet stores everywhere.
Now back to Trivia Time. The show that 5 out of 4 doctors recommend.
We hope that doesn't happen again.
There we go. There you go. We're back. We're back. There we go. You know, Dan was a great magician. He loved magic so much. I loved when he used to go to Magic Live in Las Vegas. And every time I turn around, he'd have somebody next to him, a famous magician, getting their autograph or taking their picture. It was always fun to see who he was going to do that with. And the last time I went, I took a cue from Dan, and I did the same exact thing. And I said, if Dan can get away with it, so can I. And people kept pushing me out to the side. Anyway, here's Dan on our 200th episode doing a magic trick for yours truly. And 200 episodes, that was a long time ago. There you go, Dan.
Hey Bob, I was looking through some newspaper clippings that I've saved about you. Here's one from March 19th, 2020. Bob Carroll's Trivia Network starts today on Facebook. It draws fans from around the world, but mostly from New York and New England. Here's one from September 2019. Comedian Bob Carroll publishes a book, My Favorite Jokes. one of my favorites. Here's one from June 27th, 2020. The BCN airs its 100th show today. That was remarkable. Here's one, no date on it. Wife of 46 years, Debbie Carroll joins the BCN network as co-writer and producer. And one more here. BCN threatened with shutdown, but still going strong today. And here's today's top story. Congratulations, Bob, on your 200th show.
It was always a pleasure to talk to Dan about many different things. And I remember when he would go to the Magic Live and everything, and I'd see him take a nap in the corner. It was just wonderful to hang around him and Rich when we used to go there all the time. And as I got older, I decided I can't walk. I can't walk the Orleans like I did before. We're going to do some nostalgia radio quiz right now.
Nostalgia Radio, oldies all the time.
All right, we're going to talk about some nostalgia radio. Who had the best-selling single of 1972 in the USA when she sang "The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face"? Who was that female artist who sang "The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face"? Right here with your old pal Bob on Trivia Time. 644 shows. And we'll have some more with Dan and Magic Trick with Rich from our 300th episode, I think it was. And some jokes of the week. And another tribute at the end of the show for Dan. Mrs. Cavendish is on her way in, too. She called me and told me she'd be here. So that'll be fun to see her live. Okay, here we go. And everybody who's been with us from the beginning, we thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're just not going to do as many as we used to, but we will do them every once in a while. All right? Who won last time? Terry Morgan. Terry Morgan. He's not here today, so. All right. And Patty's got an answer, and Marjorie Barr. You guys are as smart as a whip. Do you know that? Here we go. Kitty Casey. We appreciate Christine Taylor coming in. She's been in. Kitty Casey. Dave Daly. Just Mike. All these new people we've had that found their way here, and we do appreciate it. Thank you. And look at that. It's Brian McAbeer. Everybody's got an answer? Dave Daly's got one. There you go. It was Roberta Flack, The First Time I Saw Your Face. Christine got that too. Good. There you go. Good. What else we got? Here's the next one. In 1972, on the Hot 100 for 6 weeks, who sang Alone Again Naturally? Alone Again Naturally was sung by what male artist in 1972? In fact, Debbie and I went to go see him at SPAC in Saratoga Performing Arts Center. I don't remember where we sat, but we had good seats. We went to see Barry Manilow there, too. We sat on the lawn, but it was nice. All right. Jeffrey Allen here, ladies and gentlemen. Said Roberta Flack, who sang Alone Again Naturally in 1972. Let's see. Trent is here, ladies and gentlemen. Trent's back in town. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Trent, and appreciate all your help you've given us all these many moons. I'll give you 2 points just for hanging out. Him and his lovely wife, Lori. Lori gave me some good advice. Don't check your stocks. Oh, thank you, Gary. I didn't know that was his name. Appreciate it. Alone Again Naturally. Clinton Combs is in the house. There you go. Man, I should quit every day. That's how to get a crowd. It was. Marjorie Barr got it too. There you go. It was Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again Naturally, here on Nostalgia Radio.
It's the show we love the most. Trivia time with your old pal Bob on the BCN network.
It's time now for Jokes of the Week. Ta-da! Here's some really bad dad jokes. Who is the king of all mathematicians? The ruler. The ruler. Apparently, to start a zoo, you need at least 2 pandas, a grizzly, and 3 polars. It's the bare minimum. Did you hear about the man who bought his wig from the dollar store? It was a small price to pay. Here's a fun fact. Shakespeare wrote all his plays with a pencil. But was it to be or not to be?
I gotta write that down. Yeah.
Someone asked me to list 2 structures that hold water. I was like, well, damn. Why can't you have a campfire on your kayak? Because you can't have your kayak and heat it too. Heat it too. Hey, yesterday I got lost in a furniture store. You may wonder how. I have no idea. Hey, what do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat miner. We'll get some sad news today. The president of AMC Theaters just passed away. His funeral will be on Saturday at noon, 3:30, 5:40, and 8:50. The kid asked his dad, "Do trees poop?" And the father said, "Where do you think the number 2 pencils come from?" Number 2 pencils. That's enough. Get out of here.
Here's a little traveling music, kid.
Thank God dear Mr. Sullivan isn't alive to see this.
Snap out of it.
Jokes that kept me out of the big time, that's for sure.
Goodbye.
It's time for the musical lyric quiz on Trivia Time.
All right, here's the lyrics. There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. What's the name of that song, or you can tell me the group here on Music Lyric Quiz. There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Michael Mirth, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. We've got a big crowd in here today, so we appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, man. We're going to have to spread out. It's a fire hazard. Oh, Rachel has an answer. There you go. Look at all the fun you're missing, Rachel. There you go. That was yesterday. That was Sunday, Michael. Windy. There you go. We get it. It was Brandy. Brandy, you're a fine girl.
See you next time on the musical quiz on Trivia Time.
All right, you know, Dan, I don't know why Dan let me do that. When he was letting us do all those things, we had the the Napster where we introduced how to take a nap. We had that. We had all sorts of knapsacks that we put on our head to take a nap, wearing this bag on our head, and the Napinator and all these other things he let us talk about. But one of my favorites was letting us... he had a great sense of humor. The top 10 excuses for Dan taking a nap. From the home office in Ellington, Connecticut. The top 10 excuses for Dan's naps. Number 10. I had a lot of decaf coffee this year. Number 9. I wasn't napping. I was picking up a contact lens without my hands. Number 8. I was cleaning my eyes with my eyelids. Number 7. I was testing the keyboard for drool resistance. Number 6. I was teaching the dog how to nap. Number 5. The doctor says I have locking eyelid disease. Number 4. That cold medicine I took last month hasn't worn off yet. Number 3. They told me at the blood bank that this might happen. Number 2. I was actually doing stress level elimination exercise plan. And the number 1 reason for Dan's excuses for napping. I was reading a book on self-hypnosis, and it worked.
We're going to do a commercial, folks. We'll be right back.
More trivia time right after a word from our sponsors.
More commercials.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's House of Excuses. The next time you need a good excuse for being late to work or forgetting your spouse's birthday, just call the House of Excuses. We guarantee that we'll come up with a good excuse for you on the spot. Our guarantee is simple. If we don't come up with a good excuse for you, we promise to give you a good excuse for not coming up with one.
Dad's mind-blowing trivia. It's mind-blowing trivia with Dad.
There we go. Time for mind-blowing trivia. Here's the first question. 2 kids get hurt falling after getting some water. You might have heard this story. And what is the title of this story? 2 kids get hurt falling after going to get some water. It's an easy one. I made it easy for you. Come on. What's the name of this story? It's not a very long story. And he could fall asleep anywhere, which is evident by the pictures. Thanks for sending all those pictures in, Patty. I really appreciate it. 2 kids get hurt falling after getting some water, all right? Maybe they were just drinking. I don't know. It was vodka. That's what I said. Ed Gardner, no, I'm not going to go to Magic Live this year. I'm holding out for cheaper prices. That's right, Clinton, you're so close. Many more pictures. I'm sure you do. It was the story of Jack and Jill. Went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack came down. Never mind. Which is the odd man out? Rhinoceros, strainer, misunderstood, or headmistress? All these have something in common, except one of them. Which is the odd man out? Rhinoceros, strainer, misunderstand, and headmistress. Oh, Stephen Banning's not here? He'd love this. Prices will never go down. I know. Debbie just bought some eggs today. We had to get a loan plan. We bought them on the installment plan. Never thought Easter eggs would be cheaper. I told her, just get some Cadbury's. I'm happy. Anybody got a guess? Prices will never go down. That's right. I'm going to wait till I get younger and then I'll go again. Rhinoceros, strainer, misunderstand, or headmistress? A, B, C, or D? Let's see. Is it strainer? Oh, okay. You don't have to tell me why. Just try to take a guess. Somebody will get it right. There you go. Thank you. I think you got it. I think people got it. People got the answer. Some of them have. That's okay. Fred's mistress. Thank you, Trent. Thank you. Thank you. That's appreciate it. It is. It's rhinoceros is the right answer. The rest of them have something to do with weather. Rain is in strainer. Sun is in misunderstand. And headmistress, there's mist in there. So there you go. That's Brainbusters.
It's my road trivia day. The happiest hour of the week with the king of trivia, Bob Carroll. It's a trivia blast on the BCN.
Show 644 here with your old pal Bob.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Oh, I'm so glad that I'm here.
Yahoo.
Oh, that Yahoo.
I get it.
Oh, hello, booby.
Wow, you look great, Mrs. C.
Yes, I dress up nice for you.
Yeah.
I just bought this shirt yesterday. Still got the
tag.
tag on it. Goes back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not keeping it just because of you. That's crazy.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Hey, hi, Kathy. Hey, Patty.
All right.
Hi, Marlene.
Don't name 'em all.
Stephen. Gary.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
enough.
Hey, I just came in to say happy 5th anniversary.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I really can't believe you've done 644 shows.
Neither can I.
And at least 4 of those were good ones.
Thanks. What's up with you anyway?
Well, let's see what's new with me.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that there was a job available in Burbank.
Really?
And I'm going to go try for it.
What kind of job is it?
Well, it's a job as a urologist assistant.
What?
Yeah, I called him up at his Burbank office.
Right.
And he told me I would help him with vasectomies.
Doing what?
Doing what?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of easy. All I have to do is during the vasectomies, I'd have to take off the guy's underwear,
Right.
and wash him up down there, and shave his private parts. It's kind of easy.
How many vasectomies are you going to do a day?
About 7 or 8 a day, I think. Yeah. I think it's going to be my dream job.
Possibly, yes.
So I told the guy,
Yeah.
I said, the urologist, I says, I want to apply for the job.
Burbank job, yeah.
He told me I'd have to go to Seattle.
I thought the job was in Burbank.
Yeah, the job is in Burbank,
Yeah?
but the application line,
Yeah.
it ends in Seattle. I gotta go. I'm leaving in a minute. Anyway,
Okay.
I came in here because it's your 5th anniversary.
It is.
And it's the 3rd time you're quitting. And, you know, nobody really likes a quitter.
I guess not.
Especially when they keep coming back. Anyway, I got you a little award.
Whoa.
I hope you like it.
What is
I went
that?
out to the store down in Hollywood,
It's
picked this
beautiful
award,
looking, honest to
had it
goodness.
engraved and everything
You
on there.
engraved it.
There you
Oh,
go.
let me
All right.
see it.
You want to look at it?
Yeah, thank you. This is beautiful.
You're not going to quit, are you? Well, that's
No.
disappointing. I went and bought you this thing and everything. Anyway, yeah, look at it. I got it for you.
Right. It's abbreviated. What is this? Just one word? What is
That's
it?
an abbreviation on the.
Yeah.
They
What's
couldn't
this?
put the whole thing on the statue. It's kind of small.
Yeah, what's
So
it
they
supposed-
just abbreviated it.
What's it stand for?
Yeah. What's it stand for?
Yeah.
Super Host Internet Trivia. Super
Thanks.
Host Internet Trivia.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know what it spells. Hey, I gotta go. Happy anniversary, Bob, and many
Thank you.
more when you come back and everything. So long.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Thank you, Mrs. K. I'll
Super Host
just put it
Internet
right over
Trivia.
here.
That's a good one. S-H-I-T.
All right. Goodbye.
I love you, Bobby. Can't wait to see you when you come back. Bye,
Love you too,
everybody.
Mrs. C. Bye-bye.
S-H-I-T. That's great.
Right here on Trivia Time with your old pal Bob. All right, here we go. It's two-word trivia. Rhyme time. 2 words. FL is the clue. A dead tree for an amphibian to sit on. So happy it's Tuesday. I wish it said that, Clinton. There you go. A dead tree for an amphibian to sit on. The clue is FL. Here we go. Good old Mrs. Cavendish. No, she will not be at Magic Live. Oh. Coming up, we have Dan's performance on our 400th episode coming up next. Oh, we got it. It's Frog Log. Frog Log is absolutely right. All right, what do we got? I was going to do something. Cameras. Where's my camera? There you go. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. We got, I know we had Brainbusters. We did have, I'm bouncing all over the place here because I want to make sure I get everything in. Here's Dan's 400th appearance episode of our Trivia Time. Guy was a loyal viewer.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bob's 400 show for Trivia Time. For this special occasion, I brewed up some of my famous magic punch. some Magic Punch to serve for everybody here this evening. I know there's some people though that can't have punch for whatever reason, so we can always give them just a glass of water. But I myself and no other people really love my magic recipe for Magic Punch. And I'm so sure that I think people are probably going to want more punch than water, so let's do this and serve punch. I'm really not, though some said they still wanted water, but now we have a little bit of a problem. But let's see, with a little bit of abracadabra and hocus pocus. We can have a glass of water. And someone else says that they would like some water. So again, with a little bit of abracadabra and hocus pocus, a glass of water. But this is being a very special occasion and being the 400th show. Bob and Deb, congratulations for Trivia Time's 400th show. Back in March of 2020, Trivia Time started. It started off really small. But every day, things got more and more interesting. A lot of new jingles and videos. And we made it to the 200th show. And Bob, with his ingenuity, kept on going. With more new things going on, and we worked up to our 300th show. But today we celebrate Bob and Deb's 400th trivia show. Congratulations, Bob and Deb. We've made it to the 400th show. Congratulations again, and happy Trivia Time to everyone out there in Trivia Land.
Wow, that was great. Now give him a round of applause. There you go. Hey, Dan, I always appreciate it because, you know, it takes a lot of effort not to do the show. That's nothing. But to sit down and write a magic trick, to do a magic trick, and then have a little script to go along with it. And I really appreciate that. It's time for What's the Song?
What's the song? What's the song? Look at the picture and guess the song.
Time to name the song by the picture. Look at the picture and guess the song. Here's the very first one. I'm going to run over a little bit today, so hang in there. We got What the Heck coming up, and also word puzzles. And a trick from Rich Gilbert, by the way. Guess the song from this picture, 1960s, from a female singer. Oh, Gary, you're so close. Thanks, Rachel. A little tribute to Dan at the end of our show today, too, so. There you go. Thank you, Michael. You can if you want to. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to from, you know, Leslie Gore. Here's one for you. Let's see if you can figure out this song from the picture. It's the original, It's My Party. That's right, Gary. You had to cry first, and then get some revenge on Judy. That's nobody was ever happy in her songs. That's for sure. Everybody's crying on the birthday. Stop it now. There we go. I have no idea, Ed, when I'll be back, but I will be. I'll let you know. I'm not really leaving. I'll always be here, but will I do the show or not? It's a different story. All right, there you go. Getting combs, there you go. Gary Levinson. There we go. It was California Dreaming. I'll do one for Gary real quick. Look, Gary, it's Judy's turn to cry.
Stay tuned for more right after this.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Okra. Yes, when searching for a repulsive vegetation to liven up an otherwise tasty meal, more people choose okra than any other sunny edible. This announcement paid for by the National Association of Farmers who want to see how many dumb city slickers we can convince this gunk is actually food.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck. Time to go to the bathroom.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in. We do appreciate it. Yes, I was California Dreaming, that last one there. And then, of course, I had the picture of Judy's turn to cry. I was going to do that, but Gary beat me to the punch on that. We're going to do Rich Gilbert from our Magic 300th episode. And here's what Rich did at the Magic Castle.
Hi, Bob. You know, you are the king.
Don't tell me you're doing that king trick again. I hope you've practiced enough. You know, you should never do a magic trick unless you've practiced it and you've got it perfected down. Remember that.
Right.
And for crying out loud, put a tie on. Don't you know there's a dress code here for crying out loud?
Thank you, Professor. Anyway, Bob, you are the king of trivia. So in honor of that, I'm going to perform for you now my four-king trick. It's a world-famous four-king trick, and the reason it's the world-famous four-king trick is when you see it, you're not going to believe your four-king eyes. Okay, never mind. Anyway, it's done with four kings, like this, and the 1, 2, 3... Okay, that's okay. That's all right. I'll get rid of that joker. I can still do this with three kings. We have three kings here, and I can do it with the three kings. Okay, no, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just get rid of that joker. I can do it with these two kings. It'll just be now the two-king trick. The two-king trick. Okay. No, that's all right. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that joker, and I'll do it with one king. I can do this trick with one king. The world-famous one-king trick. And it's a...
I told you to practice.
Anyway, Bob, there's no joking about it. You are the king of trivia. And congratulations on your 300th show.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you very much. Didn't know he was done. Thank you very much. And Robert Hale and Jill just came in, so appreciate them for coming in. Thank you, everybody. And what a crowd we've had today. It's been unbelievable. And I'm glad that Patty let us do a little tribute to our good friend Dan. and he helped us out a lot. And I love the fact, my favorite story is when we were in the castle, Richard and I were just hanging out. Next thing I know, Dan's going, hey, guess where we're going tomorrow? I said, no, I don't know where we're going tomorrow. It's my apartment. I usually just sit in it. He said, we're going to go to John Gowan's Magic Museum. Darned if he couldn't pull up a free ticket for that, but he did. It was unbelievable. We went to see John Gowan's Magic Museum over here in Glendale. I didn't know where it was, but we were able to find it and spend a nice couple of hours there. It was really great. So I have a lot to be thankful for Dan. He's a lighthearted guy. He was always fun to be around, and he liked to take naps just like me. So I got to go back to camera 6. There you go. Here's a little tribute to our good friend Dan, and then we'll do word puzzles, and what else? Oh, what the heck? And then we'll close things out here. I'm always going to remember trivia time because it started on Dan's birthday. I appreciate all the boys and girls come in. I know that we'll be back again having some more trivia, and I'm glad that you were able to be a part of our 5th anniversary special here with your old pal Bob. I've had a great time. Debbie's enjoyed every minute of it, even though she knows I'm in here. Those are the minutes she really enjoys. We're going to do our what the hecks and our word puzzles coming up.
Trivia time with Bob Carroll. Bet you can't watch just one. Trivia time with Bob Carroll on the BC Network. Word puzzles. Word puzzles. Word puzzles.
All right, it's time for word puzzles. Here's the first one for you. See what you can come up with your old pal Bob. 644 shows. That's crazy, isn't it? Stick around. I'm going to be dancing in the show. Debbie says I got to dance, so I said, okay, I'll dance. Let's see what I can come up with. There we go. There you go. That's it. It was see for yourself. See for yourself is the right answer. Here's the next one. Oh, what's this one? Marjorie, I'm not a goodbye girl either. What is this one? Pig fell in the mud. Thank you. You're right. It's a dirty joke. A dirty joke is absolutely right. Here's the next one. What Clinton said. Thank you, Patty. I want to thank Patty and the family for letting me share some good memories with our good friend Dan. We do appreciate it. We think about him each and every day. Every time I turn on this red light, I think about Dan. I got one more word puzzle, and then what the heck right around the corner. Well, I don't hope I can remember how to dance. Doesn't matter, I couldn't before. It is so long for now. So long for now. Here's the last one. I forgot to put 2 U's on the end of that last one. Let's see if you can figure it out. Oh, good job, everybody. Thank you for coming in for our 5th anniversary. Oh, it's happy trails to you.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck?
What the heck is this?
What the heck is that? Did I see that right? It's what the heck of the day. What the heck?
All right, what the heck is this? Oh, look, it's Dini Seafood, fat, juicy females by the dozen. What? I know they meant well, but fat, juicy females by the dozen is what they put up there. Look at this. You can get a bag of onions the size as corn. Somebody made a big mistake there, didn't they? Of course. And, ooh, I love this one. Vote for Rick Astley. He will never give you up, let you down, run around, desert you, make you cry, say goodbye, tell a lie, or hurt you. There you go. You got my vote. And this one here, no drugs or nuclear weapons allowed inside the restrooms. Do we have one more? I think so. Caution, no pedestrians. Well, yeah, if you want to get stabbed by the forklift. Now that's a weapon. There you go. And that's what the heck.
What the heck? What the heck?
Join Bob Carroll next time for more trivia on Facebook.
And as always, Bob Carroll also is available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, grand openings, plant closings, pool parties, backyard barbecues, puppet shows, autopsies, peasant uprisings, bloodless coups, military hygiene lectures, and custom kitchen cabinet and appliance installation.
What a show, what a crowd.
Wow! We have a winner!
Oh, this is your lucky day.
Yabba dabba doo. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Marjorie Barr gets a $5 gift code to magictricks.com for the best magic tricks in the US of A. Go see them. We thank you very much. Who was here today was Patty Sclair, Rich Gilbert, Robert and Jill. Dan was here, that's for sure. Ed Gardner, Tom Gentile, Michael Mirth, Gary Levinson, Dan Cogliano, Marjorie Barr, let's see who else, Clinton Combs, Kitty Casey, Christine Taylor, Trent, Jeffrey Allen, Dave Daly, Brian McAbeer, Rachel Sclair, and Mike, Dave, and Ann. All of those people were here. We appreciate it. You know, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. Remember, love one another, and remember, each day is a gift. Treat it as such. That's why they call it a present. It's time now for me to say goodbye, but in the meantime, remember, we'll be back again. Well, we always say we're going to leave. We come back again. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. I got to go back up here and dance. Till next time, love you all. Debbie says bye, too. Thank you, Trivia Maniacs. Hope you had fun. Till next time.
Well, that's our show, and it's time to go. Trivia time with Bob Carroll. The best hour on Facebook. Over 640 shows, thousands of questions, tons of laughs. Trivia Maniacs, thanks for the memories and all the fun. Trivia time, its time has come, we'll meet again. Don't know where or just when, but we will meet again on the BCN. It's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. Thanks for watching.
See ya, Trivia Maniacs.
keep your feet on the ground, and keep reaching for the stars.
On the next Gilligan's Island, Gilligan finds a soccer ball and decides to name it Wilson. On the next Gilligan's Island. May you find your happiness at your rainbow's end. See you next time. Till then, steak and potatoes.